Hello, this is Pastor Gene Kim from San Jose Bible Baptist Church. Now, believe it or not, Jehovah Witnesses, they're trying to teach this weird doctrine, even though they don't mean to. But it is giving the idea where people, after they die, they will go to the trash can. They believe that for eternity you go to the trash can or something like that. Here, let me try to explain here. The Bible says right here in Mark chapter 9 verse 43, "And if thy hand offend thee, cut it off. It is better for thee to enter into life maimed than having two hands to go into hell, into the fire that never shall be quenched, where the worm dieth not and the fire is not quenched." Now, where the Bible reads hell, the Jehovah Witnesses, they want to replace it with Gehenna. The reason why they want to replace it with Gehenna is that they think Gehenna is some kind of trash heap on the outskirts of the city, Jerusalem, where they burn up all the trash and stuff like that. So, can you imagine? Here's the thing. If you really believe that, then think about reading it this way. "If thy hand offend thee, cut it off." Why? "It is better for thee to enter into life maimed than having two hands to go into the trash heap on the outskirts of Jerusalem, into the fire that never shall be quenched." Does that make sense? Of course not. "Where their worm dieth not." See, the worm, that's implying that it's a trash on the outskirts of Jerusalem. But it says, "dieth not, and the fire is not quenched." Oh, sure, it's some trash heap on the outskirts of Jerusalem, sure. You see how ridiculous it sounds? Here, let me read you another portion of the passage. Matthew chapter 23, verse 33. Here's Jesus really preaching hard against the Pharisees and Sadducees. "Ye serpents, ye generations of vipers, how can ye escape the damnation of the trash heap on the outskirts of Jerusalem?" Do you see how silly this sounds? No, it's to escape the damnation of hell. So here's what Jehovah Witnesses are saying, okay? They're saying that Jesus, and they're saying that God, they're saying that all the saints, and that everybody who wrote the Bible, so let's assume all of them are like those Jehovah Witnesses. They're saying, go to Gehenna, go to Gehenna, all the judgment of Gehenna. And here are these people, okay, woo, jump into the trash heap, I guess. You see, they actually believe. They believe that people will go to the trash heap, and that's the judgment of God, you see. Can you imagine that? So Jehovah Witnesses should think before they say stuff. When Bible-believing Christians say that people will go to hell after they die, they say, oh, no, that's not hell after they die. That's Gehenna, which is a trash heap on the outskirts of Jerusalem. Then you know what you're teaching? I don't know if you see this. You're teaching that after people die then, they will go to the trash heap on the outskirts of Jerusalem, and that's a judgment of God that the Bible writers have proclaimed from the early centuries, and that's something we should be terrified and afraid of.